So live streaming on YouTube, I've gotten this question so many times. Fusion, how do you live stream on YouTube? Well guys, you're about to get the answer right now in this video, so hope you guys do enjoy. I'm going to be making an in-depth tutorial right now on how to live stream on YouTube using a device such as an Elgato and also, OBS. And we're going to get straight into this. So guys, hope you guys do enjoy. Drop a like, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And it's going to be a little longer video, but I'm going to explain to you guys all the steps necessary to live stream on YouTube. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so right off the bat, you're going to go in. You have to be obviously a YouTube partner. And how to be a YouTube partner is just go into your channel settings and it'll just say like become a partner, and just become a partner. Once you become a partner, your live streaming should be enabled, and you'll have this little live streaming tab in your creator studio. So once you're in your creator studio and you're not really sure how to live stream, look at this live streaming checklist here. Now these are 4 things that are going to help you get started. This is under the Stream Now section. Stream Now section is in beta. Basically, you could just set up your encoding software and start streaming, which is the title, and maybe some tags and a monetization, just enable it. And then there's also another feature called events, which is basically you could set up an event to start at a certain time, or you can just start it immediately. So let's get straight into first this live streaming checklist. So first what you want to do is you want to set up your encoding software. So before you can start streaming on YouTube, you need to download encoding software and then set it up. Learn about live verified encoders in our guide to encoding. You may need the server URL and stream name key below to configure the encoding software. So how does this work? So what you guys want to do is either, if you want to stream off just straight off your Elgato, or if you want to stream off OBS, which like I do, or XSplit, or any type of, streaming type software. How that's going to work is you have to go into your settings in OBS, and you have to copy your stream URL and stream name. So that would be under broadcast settings, and you're going to get the URL, and you're going to get the stream key, which is basically the password that you need to connect to the server. I use Restream because it's closer to me. It's in Washington, D.C., and I'll show you guys Restream in a second and how that website works. And once you, the website will give you, so you can do it on straight off YouTube, will give you the URL and the stream key. Or you can just, go on a separate website with servers closer to you, which is Restream's a pretty good website for me. I copied the server, and then I copied the stream key. So once you set that up, you click Start Streaming, you'll start streaming that way because your encoder will be set up. Now, I'm going to keep moving on. Next on to Stream Info. Stream Info, you got to obviously add an interesting title, description, and thumbnail image. Pretty simple. You can set that up on your computer. I don't need to really explain that much. There's some also optional features you could do. You can set low latency and stream options to allow faster chat interaction. You can enable monetization and fan funding to start earning revenue off your live streams. And it's pretty self-explanatory on how to enable monetization. If you guys want me to make a separate video about that, let me know in the comments. And you can also use share options to obviously share it on social media. And here's the go live. So to start streaming, start your encoder. So OBS, you can just click Start Streaming when you're using Restream. Or on YouTube, same thing. I use OBS. I just click Start Streaming, and the stream will start. If you just do it direct, that's the thing with Restream. You hit Start Streaming on your OBS, and it just immediately starts. Now, if you want to do it with straight off YouTube, you just have to go into your. I'll show it in events in a second. You're just gonna click. You're gonna go into your live control settings and click Start Streaming. You can preview the stream, and then you can start it. So that is basically how you go live, following those steps. And this is basically how this first section, what I was talking about right now, Stream Now works. You're going to go in here. You got your basic, you got your title, your description, you got your category. You can schedule the stream. You got the title of the game. You could private. You got your server URL, and you got your stream key. And you want to copy these into either. Okay, if you want to stream right off, if you're streaming off OBS, once again I showed you where that was. Just copied it in there. XSplit, if you're using XSplit, copy it. It will say the same thing as this, guys. It will go into your, it'll say broadcast settings. You're going to find the URL which is on YouTube and the stream key. If you just want to do it onto YouTube, copy it into the OBS, and then just copy that as well, and you'll be good. So that is basically how you do it in the Stream Now section. We're going to go straight on to events right now. So in events, you basically set up an event on YouTube. So we're going to be showing that right now. Hope you guys do enjoy it, and let's go. So now we're into events. Now how events works is if you want to set up your live stream and do everything, do all the little details, set the time of it's going to go live, and everything about just setting it up, like we're gonna get straight into it right now. So what you want to do is just click New Live Event, and once again under the Live Stream tab under Creator Studio, make a title. So we're just gonna call this Live Stream Test. Obviously, you can set it for whatever date you want, whatever time. You can obviously, if you want to add an end time, you can add, obviously, here's the description. Here are the tags. You can set it to public, private, or unlisted. I'm just going to set it to private for the sake of this video. Now, under type, make sure it's custom. And then you're going to click, obviously, make sure you enable monetization. And there it is, enabled. And for advanced settings, make sure you just, check, enable live chat and automatically block spam messages. If you want to enable slow mode, it's up to you. And then you can leave these settings the same way they are. Obviously, promote your channel on your main page. Now, you can also just do a bunch of... Obviously, this is an important one. Stream optimizations, you can do either less viewer buffering or low latency. I do viewer buffering, but you can do either. Whatever one's better for you. You can obviously enable DVR, enable your ratings, enable recording, video statistics, yes. And gaming, you can just make like, okay, let's say this is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And then you click Create Event. And once you create the event, you let it load. And once it loads, okay, we're in. So what we're gonna do after that now is we have to pick a thumbnail. So we're just gonna pick a random thumbnail. I'll just do this one from the Giant. So once I pick that one from the Giant, let it load. That thumbnail load, and once it says changes have been saved, all right, event successfully saved. All right, it's good. And then now, basically, now this is what you can do. You choose maximum sustained bitrate for your encoder. You can do basic, which is just you select a bitrate and enable it, or you can do custom. I recommend custom because I use it for OBS, obviously. And I just pick a stream, and then when I pick the stream, it will give me once again my URL and my stream key. I'm gonna copy and paste those into my OBS, my XSplit, or my Elgato, whatever whatever device I'm streaming off of. Now, how OBS works, I'm just gonna give a little in-depth thing right now about OBS. Now, OBS basically, I can add overlays. Now, overlays I can add, my overlay. I can add alerts, subscriber alerts, donation alerts, like that type of stuff in CLR browser. Now, if you guys want to make another video on this, just let me know. But basically, I can add images. I can add. Alright, so let me show you. When I add a source, sources basically, you can add window capture, monitor capture, image slideshow, text, CLR browser, video capture device, and game capture device. This is why I use OBS, because it has also these features that you can just add straight in. And in a sec, I'll just show you what the OBS recommends settings I have, and what you guys should do if you want to run with OBS. Or if you want to do XSplit or whatever, device you want to use. So once you do that, you'll go into ingestion things already done. You can add cards if you want. Now what cards are, you can add video playlist, channel, donation, poll, or link, and then you're into this live control room. Now, once you choose the max bitrate, I'm gonna choose it right now and show you what happens. Once you enter your stream key, and your URL, whether you're using right off the YouTube site, right after Restream, or any type of site that will connect this. So once you do that, your encoder will be connected. You click preview stream. Once your preview stream, you can see right here, the stream status is good. I can just look at the preview itself. Here's the preview of what the stream would look like. And then once you click start, you can check the public view. And once you think everything is good, you can click start streaming. Once you click start streaming, the stream will go live. Obviously, I'm not gonna hit start streaming now. I don't want to go live in the middle of making a video. But that's basically how I do it off events. Now, how do you add the Elgato to OBS or XSplit? Now, you're going to go into sources, and you're going to make sure you add a video capture device on either one, and make sure you have the Elgato plugged in, obviously, via USB to your computer or laptop, and then once you're good there, just make sure everything's enabled and check it, and then your gameplay will appear if your console's on, and you'll be good there. And once again, you can add, OBS works, that's why I use OBS. It works for, adding, you can add your Elgato, obviously, you can add overlays, alerts, sub goals, all that cool stuff. That's why I add it, because it adds depth to the experience of you guys watching. It's not just the gameplay, it has a bunch of other cool features. So that's why I definitely recommend OBS or XSplit. Now I'm going to be explaining to you guys Restream and some other websites that are really good. So hope you guys enjoy. That's how you do it straight off of YouTube. Let's move on to the next cool feature. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Restream.io. So what Restream.io is basically a website where you can stream off multiple platforms at once. It makes it very easy and simple. Once again, you go in OBS, your Elgato or XSplit, whatever software you use, and just copy, once again, the URL, and there's a bunch from here. You got Russia, you got Germany, you got just Amsterdam, you got London, you got a bunch of, you got Seattle, Washington, San Jose, California, Los Angeles, California, Dallas, Texas, Washington, D.C., you got Toronto, Canada, you got Australia, Sydney, Australia, you got Singapore, Asia, Australia, Sydney, you got, St. Paul, Brazil. So those are all the yours, and then you just want to copy the stream key. And see, I have under-enabled YouTube events. Now, look at all these streaming websites you guys can go up to. It is insane. So, you could go Beam, Twitch, YouTube. So, you say you want to do YouTube and Twitch. Just go under, okay, you can do YouTube Gaming, YouTube Events, or YouTube Stream Now. Click, you just add Twitch, and log into your Twitch account, and it'll be connected. You can do Ustream, Beam. I mean, all these websites, MLG, whatever you want to stream off of, it's your possibility. You can go straight in. Like, there's so many websites you can just live stream off of. And it's pretty cool. That's why I use sometimes Restream. And I only just do it for YouTube because the reason is I'm closer to the server. YouTube server's in California, obviously, and I'm from Ohio. So what I recommend is I have Washington, so it's like really close to me. And so this is if you guys want to go if you live close to any of these locations, definitely recommend them. Pick one, and you can just add YouTube events. And another good tip is if you're close to the YouTube server, just do it right off the YouTube website. And you can also add a title if you want, and you just pick the title for YouTube, and just click here. So let's see that I added that, and you can also do social alerts. You can add the chat to your stream as well, and you can just obviously connect your Twitter account, connect your social media, and once you click start streaming, this will turn to online, and if you want to test it, you can just leave this off and click start streaming. It will test it, and you want to keep it on, it will just immediately start it. So that's Restream. Basically, it's a website that you can stream off multiple platforms at once. If you want to do YouTube and Twitch, this is the website that is for you. Or if if any of those servers are really close to your location, it will definitely help improve your connection. Now, the best tips I can give you guys, for like live streaming on YouTube, I think personally, I'm gonna explain those right now, guys. Okay, guys, and then there's the question of how to basically stream PC games on your OBS or XSplit. Now, you don't need Elgato for this. What you guys want to do is go into your OBS or XSplit, and I'm under monitor capture. You're gonna click add a feature called Game Capture. Once you add a feature called Game Capture, so I'll show you in the Game Capture right here. And as you can see right here, Game Capture is enabled. You're going to pick the game, whatever game's enabled or what game you have saved. Click Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Once click it, I'm going to get off my monitor capture and look. So the game is shown right here in its, beauty. Right now on PC. And, whatever, you just pick whatever map you want. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, like, for example, Shall's Beavles, you can do any of the, PC maps. And once again, same settings. Configure it into your YouTube settings or your Restream, whatever website you want to just do it off of. You can do it on Twitch, whatever, and just hit start streaming. And that's basically how you do it with PC games. You don't need Elgato, guys. Elgato's just for consoles like Xbox One or PS4. Now, once again, I'm going to explain right now another way you can stream without an Elgato. You guys can, obviously on the PS4, you can hit the share button. You can just stream right off your PS4 on YouTube. It's a good way to start off if you can't afford an Elgato or a computer. And you can just build your way up to eventually affording that and getting that. And then you can just move on to OBS, XSplit, and, Elgato. Start recording and making videos straight off your computer. And you can also do it on Twitch, which is pretty cool. And on Xbox One, this is why it's very important to, for Xbox One, because you can't stream off YouTube on the Xbox One. You only can stream off Twitch. And the thing I like about, just streaming off, the OBS, or aka my Elgato, is, or if you want to use XSplit, is basically you can add these alerts. You can add like donation alerts, subscriber alerts. You can add the gameplay. You can go into the menus without. So say you can go on the dashboard, which you cannot do on Xbox One or PS4 if you're streaming directly off that platform. You can show your friends. You can show your invites. You can show your parties. You can do all that stuff. You cannot do that when you're streaming directly off PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. So Very important. Hope you guys did enjoy that. And we're just gonna be talking about, just some other tips and advice I can give you guys. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so now I'm just going to basically give a recap of what we've gone over and what you guys basically need once again. And this is going to be a little quicker version. So what you guys need, once again, you need a computer, either preferably a desktop, maybe even a laptop, whatever one you want to do off of. You also need a good graphics card, and good Intel Core processor, all that good stuff. You're gonna have to invest at least, I think, at minimum $500 into a new good PC. Make sure you have good settings on it. Make sure you have good, graphics card, Intel Core processor, DDR RAM, good DDR RAM, good hardware. Just good space. Have a lot of space on it. And now with the Elgato, or if you want to add, a different, capture card, whatever capture card you need. I recommend, there's two capture cards I recommend for the Elgato. The HD60S, which works with either desktop or laptop, and it live streams. You can go up in 1080p 60 FPS, and there's no delay from the Elgato itself to the actual gameplay on your screen. And it once again works for Xbox One, PS4, PC, or not PC, but because PC you can just do OBS or XSplit. So Xbox One, PS4, 360, PS3, Wii, whatever one you want to do off of, you can. And once again, it ranges around $170 to $180. There's good websites you can buy it on Newegg. You can get Walmart, eBay, Best Buy, and there's a bunch of other websites you can get it on. You can also pick it up in store at Best Buy as well. You also, another Elgato I recommend is for desktop only. It's the Elgato HD60 Pro. Now the Elgato HD60 Pro, it only works on desktop because you only can plug it into your desktop camera, so you plug it into your laptop. So that ranges around, once again, $170. You can, once again, the same websites: Walmart, Best Buy, Newegg, eBay, those types of websites, guys. And once you get those two, you're basically kind of set up. You got your Elgato, you got your computer, and then you plug everything in, set it up. Do what I did. You stream off, once again, straight off your Elgato, and that's it's a lot harder to add overlays with that. You can do OBS, which I think is a lot simpler. Or you can do XSplit. For me personally, OBS is the most comfortable. I think you guys, if you learn about it, and I'll make a tutorial if you guys want me to. Let me know in the comments about OBS. But it's just pretty basic, pretty simplistic. I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you guys have any questions, concerns, let me know in the comments down below. This is basically how to live stream on YouTube, or just live streaming, period. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I didn't forget anything. If I did, just leave a question and I'll answer it down in the comments for you guys. I hope this video, does really well. I'd love to see it, get a lot of views, and you guys like it a lot, because I'll definitely do more of this stuff if you guys want me to, because I want to help you guys out. I want to help you guys start your channel. This is the main reason why I'm making this, to help you guys start your channel out. And would mean the world to me if you guys could drop a like, and if you are new, hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much. Thank you guys so much for coming out this video. Once again, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you guys so much, and hope you guys did enjoy. See you guys later. Peace out.